Nigerians, so politics in this country is slowly turning into a Nollywood movie. As you can see on the headline, the Lagos State Speaker Obasa was accused of manipulation as his son becomes Agege Council local government chairman. This one na ogbonge breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. So we know that the Lagos State Speaker Obasa, his son was appointed as the Agege local government chairman recently. And before now, we've seen a lot of troubles in Lagos State over Obasa. There was a time he was impeached, they removed him and brought in a lady to replace him. And Obasa fought tooth and nail to ensure he comes back to that position. Now, before all those saga happened, a lot of Nigerians were not even aware that Obasa had been in that Lagos State House of Assembly as Speaker for over 10 years. He has been there as Speaker for more than a decade. And when everything came to light, people were calling out Obasa. If he was the only one that is in that Lagos State House of Assembly, why must he be Speaker for so long? To cut the story short, Tinubu called in. We heard rumors that Tinubu was involved. They called the council people to order that they should bring Obasa back and all of that. And when Obasa came back, we started hearing that Obasa had eyes to run for governorship after Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's tenure, that he wants to run. So now, Obasa's son is now a local government chairman. Nigeria's democracy is slowly turning into a monarchy. Lagos State is now a family business. TINUBU'S blueprint is what they are now using now. Another day to remind Nigerians that in the case of Lagos State, it's more about political dynasty. Governance has become a family business in Lagos State. Lagos politics is no longer about competence. It is now about bloodline and loyalty to the political godfather. Lagos State has now become the blueprint for elite capture. There is no democracy in Lagos State again. In fact, Lagos State now one person property. Nigeria is slowly becoming a family property to these politicians. Obasa is gradually building his stronghold in Lagos State. He's probably, he's probably taking this blueprint from Tinubu. I doubt that, in few months' time, or probably after the end of Sanwo-Olu's tenure, Obasa would want to run for governorship. Yes, because Nigeria is now turning into a family business. And it is so bad that the youths are on social media commenting, dragging people, fighting who is who and who is not who. Some are even defending their oppressors. Meanwhile, some leaders are projecting their family. They are projecting their son. When they see political strategy. That was how the other day Wike took his sons to a summit out of the country, and then people were calling him out that why would he take his son to that summit? What right does he have? Should his sons be there? And people were commenting, if na you, or if you reach your turn, take your neighbor children. If you reach your turn, take your enemy children. You can see the mentality of Nigerians. Imagine shouting renewed hope, renewed hope. And the same politicians are recycling their family. The story behind Obasa's son and the politics in Lagos State, no be small beans, so Nigerians. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. After a few weeks of speculation over the leadership of Agege local government, the vice chairman, Abdul Obasa, the son of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Madishuru Obasa, has officially taken over as the chairman following the resignation of Tunde Azeez. Azeez, who had gone on medical leave barely a month after his swearing in on July 6, 2025, stepped down to undergo treatment for an undisclosed illness. His decision to pave way for Obasa's son, who has been serving in acting capacity, to assume full control of the council. The media aide to the now former chairman, Rotimi Suleiman, said his principal's decision was guided by health concerns. He explained that the chairman has been sick and his decision to resign is to ensure that his health doesn't hinder him from fulfilling his responsibilities. So this prompted his decision to ensure that another person takes over. However, opposition parties have described the succession as a careful, scripted succession, arguing that the circumstances surrounding Azeez's resignation and Obasa's takeover suggested a pre-arranged medical plan, a pre-arranged political plan. They recall that the move to make Obasa's son the APC candidate during the July 12 local government election had been strongly resisted by some stakeholders. In May, it was reported that the Presidential Campaign Council for Agege and Agege issued a strong statement condemning what it describes as a crisis of internal democracy within the All Progressive Congress at the local level, pointing fingers at the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa. And in a statement signed by Bamofi Adetunji, the spokesperson of the PPC in Agege, and Agege, the group alleged that the recent APC local government primaries held on Saturday, May 10, 2025, were marred by manipulation and exclusion. The results being circulated in the aftermath of the so-called primaries are nothing short of friction, that they do not reflect the votes, the voices, or the volition of APC members in Agege and Agege. Instead, they mirror a deeper rot, the continued stranglehold of a political monopoly built over the past 16 years and personified by one man, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa. Obasa's dominance of local political structures has reached a critical tapping point. Under his watch, the APC in Agege has ceased to function as a participatory platform. It now operates as a private, platform where ward executives and local government officials loyal to him by design or by force act as a rubber stamp to ratify predetermined actions. These party functionaries entrusted to conduct free and fair primaries have become instruments of exclusion, suppression, fear, and for long, a lot of members have been treated as if they are not stakeholders but as if they are pawns in an autocratic game of succession politics. The PPC also accused Obasa of converting the local APC structure into a private structure where loyalists now dominate key party positions, allegedly stifling participation and silencing dissent. According to the group, nomination forms were systematically denied to aspirants not aligned with the Speaker's fashion, while all positions from chairman to councilorships were handed to members of the Obasa's movement. So you can see what is going on in Lagos State. You can see how from the council chambers, from the local governments, even to the House of Assembly, Obasa is slowly taking over. So Lagos State has officially become a family affair. It has officially become a family affair. It's all about godfatherism. Democracy is no longer functioning in Lagos State. Politics is business for some politicians in Nigeria. So this is what is going on in this country. And TINUBU'S blueprint is what Obasa is using in Lagos State. So the people are calling out Obasa that what he did is wrong, that why would his son be the local government chairman, that all these things were pre-planned, it was orchestrated, all these things have been, planned on the ground. So this is it. So my country people, make una come shake mouth for this matter. We are going to be seeing a lot of gbasgbos in Lagos State. We are going to be seeing a lot of gbasgbos from the Agege local government area because people are aggrieved and they are now saying Obasa has turned politics in Lagos State into a family affair. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.